He was telling me, he said saying on email the other day.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, okay. I'm just saying. More.
You can't. They told him where to stand.
Take it out.
Hey. Fam in the house. We got some unlawful activity to go check out, fam. Here, Wendy's prison. Hit that thumbs up. We got some unlawful activity going on down here, defying judge's orders. So we got to go down and check it out, because court order says they're supposed to be 100 feet off the facility, or from the facility, and they are on correctional officer facility property, striking. So we're gonna go down there and mark the property lines for them. I think that's the best thing we can do, so they don't get in more trouble than they're already in. We're doing this out of the kindness of our hearts. Down here with Redress now.
What's going on, everybody?
Hit that thumbs up. 5 days into this unlawful strike after court order. So the court order states that they can't be within 100 feet of the facility. Now, when you look at the definition of the facility, that means the property. These corrections officers are actually on the property. They're not on that lady's property at all. And even if they were, I don't believe they'd be 100 feet off the facility or away from the facility if they're on her property. So we're gonna go mark the property line for them. I think that's the best thing we can do.
Yeah, the reporting on this from the Buffalo News says on Wednesday, Governor Kathy Hochul ordered the New York National Guard to help secure the prisons where striking has been ongoing. That day, Buffalo-based State Supreme Court Judge Dennis E. Ward signed a temporary restraining order sought by docs. It forbids officers from striking or picketing within 100 feet of correctional facilities. Attorney General Letitia James is representing docs. I mean, I would interpret within 100 feet of the correctional facilities to mean within 100 feet of the property line of the facility.
I would have to agree.
The property line encompasses the facility. So,
what do you guys think? Hit that thumbs up. We're about to find out. Well, nobody's parking on this side. I wonder if they were told not to. Lucky us, we're getting up nice and close. Lock your door when you're done. Give me a second here. We'll get some camera gear set up and we're going to get down here and check out this unlawful protest. It's still going on, folks. Still going on. I can already hear him announcing the asshole is here. Oh, man. All right. Let's go ahead and get my other camera rolling here too as well. So the strike down here is an unlawful strike. Here. Hopefully the wind noise isn't too bad for you guys, but so the unlawful strike states a court order, a judge's court order, that these strikers can't be within 100 feet of the facility. Now the facility, to me, I would have to think it would mean the property. So we're going to come down here and mark the property line with for them so they know exactly where the property line is. And it appears to me that they're 100% on correctional facility property.
Maybe they're not. I'm not sure. We'll see here. But to me, it looks like correctional facility property. You guys can show you guys the map. I don't know if you guys can see the property lines. But let's figure out where that property line really is. Hide the beer! So the dock's property line actually comes right through here. As you guys can see, the dock's property line here. So the dock's property line literally goes straight down this way. This is state property, bud. So the property line is actually right over here. As you can see, this tree here is on the state property. You can see that the tree is on the state property there. The state property comes all the way to about here, as you all can see. See that property line probably right about here, in line like this. So this is the state property line right here. Property line probably goes like straight through here. This is the state property line here. As you guys can see on the map, we have the state property line right here is where we're at. So the property lines were actually, they're all on Doc's property. So in order for them to trespass me, they would have to trespass all these people. But this is not that lady's property, not whatsoever. This is New York State Correctional Facility property. They're down here on the property. This is their protest down here. They're 100% on the Doc's property. The only difference between me and them is there's a court order that they're not to be here protesting like this right now. And there's no court order saying that a journalist can't come down here and document them protesting down here. But they're definitely down here still defying the judge's order. Not only are they not 100 feet from the facility, they're on the facility. So the Doc's property comes straight through here. They're completely on the Doc's property. This lady's property doesn't actually start till about here. This is where her property starts. This property here belongs to the correctional facility. Everything on this side is correctional facility. It's all owned by the correctional facility. This lady thinks it's their property, but it's not. They know they're on Doc's property. So as far as them being on private property, they're not. The story here is that they're on the property of the correctional facility. In a rights, I feel like we should be able to walk anywhere we want on a state correctional facility if they are. Down here. Unlawful. I don't know if we can see any. Where's the beer? I wonder if they're trying for copyright strike music. Do they know that YouTube takes the copyright music out of videos for free? So all these people down here are actually on the Doc's property, the facility. So for any of them to say they're within 100 feet of the facility, they're definitely not. They're in defiance of that law as well. So this is all Doc's property here. This isn't private property at all. I think the lady who thinks she's the property owner, right here.
How are you today?
You know they're not on your property, right?
I know. I'm just making sure.
Well, the other day you were telling me they're on their property. That's
Who's this guy?
that's the DOC.
Who's that
Oh,
guy?
perfect. Oh, perfect.
Wow, look at
Perfect.
that. That's
Oh, that's
awesome.
perfect.
Who is
That's
that
perfect.
guy?
That's perfect.
Who is that guy?
Let me get some pictures
It
of
looks
that.
familiar.
Let me get some pictures of that.
Looks
That's
familiar.
great. That's gonna help with the lawsuit.
Awesome.
That's gonna help. That's gonna help with the lawsuit.
How are you? What's your name?
That's awesome.
What's your name?
What's your name?
My name is Lisa. What's your name?
Why are you asking us questions?
Because I live here. This is my property.
No.
I know you're not on it right now, but please don't step on my property.
We got the map right here. We know where the property lines are
I
at.
don't want to trespass on anyone's private
Please
property.
don't trespass on my property, and we'll be fine.
Would never do that.
Okay.
That is bolted.
Bolt.
Bolt.
Yes. And you're Daniel Warmers,
Yeah, that's
correct? What's
Dean-
your name, sir?
Dean Bolt. I think
Uh,
her husband must be Dean Bolt.
Correct.
Yeah, that's the owns the property over here.
Okay, but just stay off the property. This is my property. You may stay on the easement.
I am on the easement.
Okay?
You know the easement goes up to the telephone poles, right? I'll show you the map if you don't believe me. I'll show it to you.
I do have
But-
dogs, and I will bring them on the van.
But I just confused at why these corrections officers are supposed to be 100 feet off the facility and they're on the facility. The other day you were telling me that was your property you had to
That's my
leave.
property.
That's not your property.
Listen,
They're not even on your property, not even close. I'm just exposing government corruption, right? I mean, I didn't tell you where you could stand or where you could go before I got verbal with you, but like I didn't grab your jacket and your arm either, you know?
I didn't tell you to do something else.
Yeah, but did that happen after you grabbed my arm? And you're telling a grown man where he can stand?
Leave, sir.
Were you telling a grown man where he can stand?
You need to leave. Just why make it worse?
Nobody needs to leave. Listen,
There's no reason to leave. There's no reason.
isn't there a song out there? It goes. There's a song out there that goes, "This is your country. This is my country." Looks like we don't need to leave. You could call them all you want.
Why don't you?
They're not going to do anything about lawbreaking anyways. Did they do anything about the lawbreakers last time?
Why don't you just go? Or I will call the sheriff.
You could call the sheriffs all you like.
I sure shall.
What are you going to tell them? Gonna tell them Dan's here?
Yeah, I know you very well, sir.
This is Doc's property, baby. This is state property. 100% Doc's property. Call the sheriffs. I got the map in my hand, baby. Where's the beer at? Where's the map? You want to see the map?
Yes, I
I'll
do.
show it to you. I'll be glad to show it to you, sir. This is the map right here. This is her property. This is the DOC property. That blue line is where I'm sitting right there. I'm standing right here on Doc's property, state property. I am not trespassing any more than you guys who have a court order for you not to be here. So I'm just here to video record on state property like the rest of y'all. 100% state property. 100%. We're on the state property.
You fucking loser. Get
All
off.
right,
What?
just go.
What?
Don't engage.
Who owns it?
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Ma'am, do you own this property I'm standing on? Ma'am, do you own this property I'm standing on? This slice right here? They call the cops and have it removed. Call the cops and have it removed if you own this slice.
Please go.
Because this is owned by the state. You guys are got a court order 100 feet from state facility property. You guys got 100 feet that way to go.
Move along. Please move along.
Excuse me. Thank you. Good job.
Move along.
Probably belongs on 9 Company.
Move along.
Probably goes home and jerks off to little kids.
That's
Professional is key today. I mean, excuse me. Yeah, I could have said that, I guess. Professional is key today. Yeah, so we're on the state property just as much as they are, so they're not going to remove us. The cops ain't going to remove me. They'd have to remove everybody. It'd be selective enforcement if they remove these people. They actually have a court order stating that they can't be here. This is state property. This is the facility property. This isn't the owned by nobody but the state. She knows it's not her property.
Lie. Go.
I knew these guys were Bud Light drinkers. You guys hit that thumbs up, man. These guys are down here on the state property. The state law and the judge's order simply states that they cannot strike or protest, period. They can't strike or protest within 100 foot of the facility, and they're on the facility. These guys are on the facility. The other day they told me it was private property, get out of here. Today we're gonna hang out. We'll go in there. We have just as right to be in that property as any one of these lawbreakers who are violating a court judge's order. And you got the neighbor bootlicker here. She's going to protest and cam back. Honestly, my mom yelled at me for saying that to you, and I probably should apologize. I really want to, but I know a butt's going to follow, so I can't, you know? I thought you were out of line, too. I don't know where everybody is down here. The only ones that are actually on the property right now, these people on the easement here, are the only ones that aren't on the property, but they're still within 100 feet of the facility. They're all, every one of these guys, defying the, what was that judge's name? Steve, you remember that judge's name? Defying that judge's order. They think that judge is a joke, that New York State Supreme Court judge.
He was actually
Erie County State Supreme, though.
Yeah, I'm sorry, you're right. State Supreme Court Justice Dennis E. Ward.
Do you guys think State Justice Dennis E. Ward's a joke? The one who gave you guys a court order? State Supreme Court? You guys want to address him? Say anything to the judge who told you guys ain't supposed to be 100 feet from the facility, and you guys are sitting on the facility 5 days after that judge's order? You guys are on the facility. Tell her what you want to tell her. You guys got the airtime. Tell her. Tell that Supreme Court justice how he's a joke. His order means jack shit nothing to all you quote unquote law enforcement. Go for it. Tell him. Well, I come down here to ask you guys. Nobody wants to talk. You can't talk, but you're striking for something you can't talk about. It's just ridiculous. Professionalism's key, and then they want to accost somebody coming down here. Other members of the mainstream media, you're going to tell them, go stand across the street? Who the fuck do you guys think you are? You guys are trespassing on the state's property. Fucking joke. I'll harass it. I'm exercising free speech, buddy.
Do it somewhere else, will you?
No, you're welcome to go somewhere else if you want.
I can be wherever I want to be.
Right, just like I can.
There you go.
Has he got the beer, guys? Oh, no beer. It's the pizza guy. You like that? Walk right in the middle of them. This guy's figured out who we are now. That was great.
I saw that.
That's great. More evidence. More evidence. Samantha's getting a lawsuit. Huh?
You know that?
Oh yeah, I got that on camera. That was great. I couldn't ask. I wish everybody here would flash the picture to me because it would just go to show that. How's the picture at home, guys? We got to use the restroom to see if we could just use those porta johns. I wonder who they're on the doc's property. So I mean, anything to get a reaction, huh? Anything to get a reaction, like a bunch of unlawful protesting strikers on unlawful property. Yeah, anything. I don't even have to really do anything. I just point the camera. Tells the story. perfect, dude. They're on a live stream too. Awesome. I don't know, my friend's down here. Maybe it's not Frisbee prison.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I wonder how that went.
Look at her neighbor. She's walking back to her house. Is that her that walking back away?
I don't think that's her. Somebody else.
It's their property.
I think she's still here.
Hey, the chat wants to know if you guys snuggle out here to keep warm at night. Who are these guys?
The owner's right there.
Oh, this might be corrections coming out to say something to us. What are they doing?
He was here earlier, the guy in the hoodie, on the black hoodie.
So they just walked into the correction facility and they're walking out to strike?
Yeah, you got
Trooper right there. State police. So we're down here, you know, hanging out at the party spot with all these unlawful strikers down here. And it turns out they're all on state property. They're all on the correctional facility property. Judge's order says that they're supposed to be 100 feet from the facility. They're on the facility. So if they're on the facility, I would think that we could be on the facility if nobody's going to enforce the law down here. What do you think? See, if they're not going to enforce the law about trespassing on the facility property, they can't trespass it for a journalist filming this, right?
Well, I mean, I would say given what we see here, it's open to the public right now.
Yeah, it looks pretty public, open to the public. So, I mean, if it's open to the public, it's open to the public, right? We're down here striking. Journalists and strikers are allowed to stand on state property without trespassing or arrest. I mean, why not, right? We should trespass these people. I mean, the trooper's right there. Should we go talk to the trooper?
Yeah,
I think we should go.
watching you at this point.
I think we should go talk to him.
Well, be careful. Make sure that you're not walking on corrections property.
We're all on corrections property. They're on corrections property. We're on corrections property. We're all on corrections property, right? Hey, I'm just wondering about trespassing around here because
That's what we're trying to figure out.
there's a judge's order. They're not supposed to be on striking within 100 feet of the facility. They're actually on the facility.
We are solely here to work the perimeter. We're just
Gotcha.
making sure no one comes down here right now with whatever's going on.
Yeah, I certainly have no
But
intention of trying to get in there in any manner.
Yeah, I know. So I reached out to a sergeant. They're going to try to figure out if it's trespassing or what. If not, we'll let you guys know and figure out.
Well, I mean, I can't be trespassing if they're there because there's actual court order that they're not supposed to be there. So, I mean, a journalist here, I just want to make sure.
Right here, we're not handling that.
Gotcha.
We're just coming up here to make sure no one's going to walk down here.
Gotcha.
All right, but I do got to ask you just to head back a little bit that way.
Yeah, I got it. I just want to talk to you real quick
Yep,
and touch base, you
I
know.
appreciate it.
He wants us to head this way. Let's see what the signage here all says. No stopping on roads at all time. Commercial facility.
Area.
What's that?
The white sign says you're going to secure area beyond that point.
It just says proceeding beyond that area.
No, no. It
Is
says
a
you're-
secure
doesn't say
area.
you can't.
Doesn't say, yeah,
It
it
tells
said-
you you're in a secure area. What they say.
That they're trying to figure out what's trespassing, who's trespassing right now because they called in.
We know who's trespassing.
We know who's trespassing. So we're gonna have to stick around. They might show some uniforms might show up. Well, then we'll show them the map. We'll see if they want to enforce trespassing against journalists only and not illegal trespassers, because there's actual court order against them being here. Me, I mean, nobody from the correctional facility came out and told me I couldn't be here. I didn't cross no trespassing signs, and it was state correctional facility property, so we'll wait around and see if they want to come. Oh shit. Here's the deal, says somebody in there didn't hit that thumbs up button, y'all. Only a third of you guys hit that. This is Wendy Correctional Facility. They're down here striking, and the court order clearly states that they're supposed to be 100 feet from the facility. They're on the facility property. The lady next door said this was her property, but it's not her property at all. What up? Here's the deal. Let's hit that thumbs up, everybody. Halfway. Half of you did now. What's up, everybody? Hit that thumbs up. We're down here. We might be waiting for some police activity. The cops might be coming. They got the state police over here. I just went over and spoke to them a second ago. But apparently, these guys have a court order. They're not supposed to be on the property of the correctional facility to be picketing. I'm sure they're hiding the beer right now. It's probably a bummer that they're not able to drink the beer right now, or they might be banned from drinking beer after that was exposed. They certainly didn't want the public to see that they were drinking beer, but they knew it was wrong. They didn't want the people seeing it, but we'll see. We'll give it a little while and see if the police are going to show up here. Trespassing. I'm not sure that they really will. I will 100% think they're about striking today. Standing in the middle of this crowd of unlawful trespassers if the police want to push it. 100%. Our neighbor is out of here. I think somebody maybe told them Disney music will copyright strike or something like that. But
Oh, that's a good point.
what they don't understand is that YouTube will remove that footage, that sound, for free. They have an app for us. We can remove it for free.
You think that's what's going on with it?
I don't know why else they're singing, listening to Kuna Matata on a truck tailgate, not even looking at it. These guys look like they're here to listen to Kuna Matata.
That's a good point.
I don't know if that's what that is. It sounds like a Disney cartoon.
It is. This is Disney music, yeah.
I mean, it doesn't really sound like a Kuna Matata. Yeah, the power is here. The juice.
Juice is loose. I guess the troopers determined there's no wrongdoing.
Yeah, there's not much they can do. There's not much they can do. They can't enforce the law if they're not going to enforce the law on one or just the other. This her all went back inside. But they said they're only working the perimeter. They're not out road duty. They're stationed out there to work the perimeter.
I guess the question here is this. Who enforces the court temporary restraining order regarding the 100-foot rule?
Nobody is enforcing the court.
No one's enforcing it now.
You guys say.
I mean, I would imagine it's the state police that have to enforce that. It's a state order. So why aren't they doing it?
I wonder if they would give us a slice of pizza. They tell the other news journalists, from what I heard, to stand across the street, folks. We don't ask for permission to exercise our rights, and we're certainly not going to ask for permission to go stand on that state property that they're standing on unlawfully, because they can't arrest me for being on that state property. There's a court order saying that these guys can't. They'd have to arrest everybody. They can't just come in here and arrest one person video recording the unlawful activities so that the judge himself can see all these unlawful activities going down that he told them to stop and they're not. Trash. I thought about bringing some red spray paint down here and spray in the ground so I could mark the property line for them.
I mean, there's really no need to right now because they're clearly on the property.
Yeah. You can clearly see this little turnaround that they're on is the state land.
Dude, they love Frozen here.
Is that what that is? I think it's funny, guys, if they're playing Elsa out here to try to copyright strike. It's a real wholesome group gathering right here, guys. It's wholesome.
What's that?
Cut them down the sides and we turn it over.
This is pretty wild.
They're playing Elsa down here, guys, and
Oh, it stopped.
oh, oh, this is even cuter. This is even cuter. I wonder if my car will reach from here. Professionalism is key today.
We did this. We did it for us.
Remember, guys, we did this.
For us.
This is for us.
Don't let them not see and not let them do it.
Don't let them see, not let them see do it.
Oh man.
This is cute, man. I think they call that disorderly conduct. Trying to disturb the peace of another.
I'd like to know who that guy is.
Who's that?
The guy in the gray coat who asked who the fuck are you?
I think he's the neighbor, maybe. I wonder if that's Dean. Yell Dean, see if he turns around and looks over here.
Yo, Dean! Nope.
He might not have heard you. It looked like he came from over that way. I don't know. It could be another neighbor. Oh, he drove here?
Yeah.
I wish my car was closer. This has a horn on it. I'll do it too. Oh yeah, that girl's drunk. You can hear her slurring on that one. We'll go have a seat with him at the picket line.
What's that?
See, go sit down and.
It's a private bench.
This is a private secret government bunch stuff. I don't even think I had my camera with me. Body camera.
Okay.
little windy. So I'm not sure if you're picking up the audio on your phone, but the gentleman in the red plaid over there with the black hat on and the beard, to your right. To your right. Right there at the pit. It says that it's a game. The court order is a game, and the withholding of insurance is a game.
It's a game, huh?
It's a game.
I know the microphone on the main camera caught it. If it was set around here, you could
It
hear
was
it.
audible to me. It's a game. I guess we're not going to be visited by the police here.
I don't know if they're gonna come. I mean, what are they really gonna say? I mean, honestly, these guys are all trespassing if I'm trespassing. 100%.
It looks like there's some movement to bring this across the street here, but the problem is it still isn't 100 feet.
I think they're out of Elsa, music.
Maybe it died. In the cold, those batteries don't last long.
This is what they're doing instead of working, guys. They don't need to work. They can weave some cardboard together, you know.
You're getting cam back.
Awesome. Where's my cam backer? Oh, right there.
Right there.
You think she's camming?
Yeah, he's cam back.
What do you guys think? Cam? Nah, she's not camming now. She might be taking pictures. She might have been taking pictures. She's sending them. Watch out for this guy. He's a troublemaker. He calls us out for breaking the law, trespassing, and defying court orders. They think the judge is a joke. I'd be funny when I wish the cops would show up, man. I wish. I hope they show up. I can't wait to ask them what they think of the judge's orders. Is that a joke?
I mean, it seems to me that the agency to enforce that is the state police, obviously. Maybe we need to get copies of that court order.
Could you imagine if the state police came down here and kicked me out and then kicked them out and by force? They're like, well, we got to kick you all out now. You guys are actually, you point out you guys are on property. Can you imagine they have to pick all this up and move it?
It seems pretty obvious that they need to move it. I mean, they have a right to protest, but they have to do it 100 feet from state property.
Well, I think they have the right to protest, but not when they're supposed to be working. That's a strike. When you don't show up to work, you go from protesting to striking.
I'll put it
It's
this
different.
way. They have a First Amendment right to protest. As citizens, they have a First Amendment right to protest. Now, as Doc's employees, do they have a right
Bootlicker, man. He's got so much thumbs up, it's coming out their asses. They're sucking that boot so hard, they're spitting out shoelaces out their noses around here. Brendan Mitchell says he smells weed through the live. That's how you know the weed here is strong, if someone can smell it through the live. I think they got an air horn speaker in the back of the truck that car. I say we give their jobs to the illegal immigrants on a 10-year contract that they serve 10 years serving as a prison guard for minimum wage.
The guy looks like Artie Lang.
And then after 10 years of never being caught bringing in contraband, boom, U.S. citizenship. I would approve that. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? How we dealt with our problem with illegal immigrants. Instead of deporting them, I say we give them. We could probably set a bunch up in these houses up here. They could all be prison guards, and they do their 10-year spree. We could get rid of a bunch of these loafers, these government parasites who break the law but yet enforce the law, yet they still think they have some type of integrity. And they pull the wool over the eyes of the public so well that they have all these bootlickers still supporting them. But I'll get you guys a different angle so that honestly, I should try to come down here and ask them why they're all protesting. they won't say or speak about it. I don't know if it's because they're afraid of losing their jobs or they think that I'm really here against them. I just wish that the law enforcement and people who enforce the law and watch them, I wish they would follow the law so they didn't look like hypocrites and the public didn't hate them all so much. But like the other day they're down here telling me I'm trespassing and stuff. Comes to find out when I look at the survey that all these people are on state property. This is the state property. They're claiming they're going to call the cops on us, but I think the cops would have to remove everybody from here. This is an unlawful assembly, an unlawful protest. Not that I think that people don't have the right to assemble. Oh yeah, there we go. He's got some beer in hand right there. There's the beer. Maybe not. I might have misspoken. I'm not sure. What is that he's holding, guys? Is that beer? Couldn't tell. So they're supposed to be 100 feet or 100 feet from the facility. They're on the facility, just like I am right now. We're all on the facility property. Yeah, so if they're going to remove me for trespassing, they're going to have to remove all these trespassers by... Now, they got a court order. I'm not actually even crossing a posted sign, folks. But they're set up here for the long haul. They got all their wood ready to go. I don't know where Elsa music went, but we're not listening to Elsa anymore. Weed's legal here, by the way, for all you guys that keep saying in the comment section I smell weed. Weed is legal here, so it's not really a crime. These guys all got Rogue shirts on. They're supporting that Rogue strike with the I don't know, is that something new, this gray line stripe? Have you guys ever heard of this gray line stripe before? The gray line flag?
Gray line is meant to be corrections. Although I always understood that. I thought yellow was corrections. Maybe I'm wrong. But what I'm seeing from a lot of the chatter online is they consider gray lines to be corrections. Yeah, I don't think you're going to get a visit from law enforcement today.
If they're going to do it, they'll probably try to do it dirty and mail me a ticket.
Yeah, probably.
Send me a trespass notice. That'd be funny. I wish the cops would come down here and tell me that if I go back in there, I'd be arrested. I'd go sit down with these guys. Go fucking have a slice of pizza.
You should ask for an application of the weekend squad.
Do you see that one kid that was my favorite protester?
Which one?
Yeah, he's kind of chubby. The one that got like real close to me.
I don't really know what he looks like because he was masked up.
Yeah, I don't see his coat. He was my favorite protester. Unlawful protester. Oh yeah, this law enforcement's here. Where are they going?
You guys aren't 100 feet.
100 feet.
It's true.
Oh, I'll try to see him while I walk
You
over
might
there.
be visiting a neighbor there. See
Yeah.
what goes on.
He's slow rolling through.
He's going in to get a
All right.
talk with you.
Oh yeah. Is that body camera on? All right. I like transparency in government. he must be a corrections officer, maybe.
Who, the guy in there?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, I heard the guy who just walked in. He goes, "All right, I'm calling the cops." I think the trooper told him that there's not really anything he can do. So when he said, "All right, I'm calling the cops," I think he means like the sheriffs or somebody else, some other agency.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I'd like to.
there really isn't anything they can do.
You guys getting bad wind noise out there? How's the wind noise for you guys? I like how when I called her out for not being her property, she knew. She knows. She knows where her property is or isn't. No. They can't trespass with one person, a journalist, filming the unlawful strike. They actually have a court order saying that they need to be 100 feet. They need to be in this guy's driveway is where they need to be to make it somewhat lawful of a protest.
Yeah, I
from the
guess
facility.
maybe that would be 100 feet if they did it here.
Yeah.
They did it in the driveway.
Why don't they move it to her driveway? If she's such a bootlegger, wants to support them and get them unlawfully.
Because that would be giving in to Hochul.
Hit that thumbs up, guys. We're down here. State police called on us for trespassing on the state property, apparently. Oh yeah, get the middle finger. Guy in the green truck.
That's fine. Well, you're definitely living rent-free in this guy's head who lives here. He's freaked out. He's all pissed on it.
Oh yeah, that's one thumbs up for the good guys, guys. It's got a thumbs up from somebody for the good guys. You can clearly see where the property line goes, where they got their shit, and it's just all of a sudden it's just open property over there. So the troopers are down here. I'm not gonna step on this lady's yard because she already told me in front of the trooper not to come on the property. She's said many times in this live, but I'm not here to go on anybody's personal property. I don't care about this lady. Honestly, I don't.
You got the map?
I mean, we can walk forward a little bit, folks. I mean, that's where we're standing, where the property line is at. You can see the easement goes well past their mailbox. We probably could touch the back of that cop car. Lean up against the back of that cop car. This is actually a app for hunting. It shows you property lines, and I'm not 100%. Don't quote me on this, but I believe there's a clause in it that they claim that their maps are so accurate they will defend you in court on a trespass.
Yep, that's true. It's Onyx hunting maps.
Onyx Hunt will defend you in court on a trespass.
And the reason they try to make it so accurate is for situations similar to this. If you're a hunter and you're trying to get on public land, you know, if you're even a foot onto private property and you take that shot and the property owner wants to press charges, you're in trouble. So they pride themselves on being very accurate. So yeah, you know, I'd say that's a pretty good crossover to what we're trying to accomplish here. Make sure
I
that
mean,
we're-
anybody that trespassed today would be pretty stupid. You leave your tracks in the snow, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not trespassing any more than any one of those guys are. And the only difference between that is I didn't cross no trespassing signs to walk on that little slice. Number one. Number two, they actually have a judge's court order stating that they got to be 100 feet from there to do it. They're violating a court order. They could be held in contempt. All of them. We're waiting for this state trooper who was talking to this guy who lives here. He looks like he might be a CO as well, but he's they call the cops on us, so we're gonna see what the cops have to say. We're just waiting on them to come out of the secret government going on inside.
The secret government meeting.
Yeah. I kind of wanted to apologize for the time I stuck my balls, but I know the word butt's gonna follow, so it just wouldn't be appropriate, you know? I'd be a hypocrite if I said sorry. It was inappropriate behavior for sure on my end. You know, one thing I seen in the chat the comment section on the last video is that these COs, they noticed that all these COs have really nice cars. There's not too many cars full of rust holes and you know, not too many older cars. I mean, doesn't look like they're doing too bad.
Yeah, you want to know why?
None of these cars look like they're got rust holes. They're not jacked up piles of shit.
These guys are swimming in debt.
They're swimming in debt.
Trust me, they're all financed.
Yeah, corrections officers do all right, pay wise. I don't know. I have experiences inside of a facility, and the worst part about prison, that in my experience, is the guards are fucking trash. They're fucking absolute trash. And I'm not. That's something. I don't know why the feed went fucking blank there for a while, but we got a second unit showing up now.
They think you're incarcerated. Back up.
The second trooper's here. I don't know what happened to the feed there, guys. I don't know if there's some type of jamming signal around here or what. All right.
How about yourself?
I mean, they offer us food in there. Over there, muting up, talking or something. I don't know. These guys here trying to figure out where trespassing is and who isn't trespassing. They're all on the state property.
A whole group of them is trespassing, unfortunately. The simplest thing for them to do is ask them all to move it 100 feet away from the property line.
I could do it right on this guy's driveway. It'd probably be a perfect spot.
It'd probably be fine.
It'd be past the court order.
That's all they have to do.
I wonder what they're trying to figure out over here.
I think they're trying to figure out if they have to make them all move or not. I don't see any way around it though.
I mean, they're not going to make these guys move.
Why not?
They should make these guys
That's
move.
what the TRO says to do.
What's that judge's name?
Pull it out
Fuck,
again.
keep forgetting it.
Nice word.
Say, can I get a call number that you guys got called down here?
We don't have. It was an anonymous caller.
Yeah, but you guys got dispatch as a dispatch call number, right? I don't want the person who called you's phone number. I want like the dispatch number.
Oh, our complaint number.
Yeah, complaint. No, I'm sorry. I didn't want their phone number. No. For anonymous, you guys seem to know where to go. For an anonymous complaint, you guys seem to know where to go.
No, when I turned in here, somebody.
Oh,
was
somebody
pointing to
waved
me.
in?
Yeah. The county number is 25-001984.
Perfect. Thank you very much. I guess the only thing we really can do, I want to get back on this state property, make sure they're not going to try to trespass me, and they're not going to trespass them, because I'm covering the story. We'll get back over here. Film the police leaving, I guess. So I tell you guys, naturally they would throw anybody on Doc's property. They would come out, tell them they have to leave. The cops tell them they have to leave. Today, they're not going to tell us we have to leave while down here investigating government corruption. And so they're definitely on the Doc's property, 100%. Nobody's asked us to, nobody of authority or the Doc's prison guards came out here and told us we had to leave, so we're not really legally trespassing. They definitely don't have no trespassing signs anywhere here, but it's 100% Doc's property. These guys down here posing for pictures. I don't understand why they say they're not allowed to speak. The other station, it looks like he's about to roll out here. That's the safe place to come for trespassing, and they come. As you can see, we are now behind the protest on the Doc's property. So, rules for thee, not for me. Apparently, it doesn't apply today. I can trespass on this and be on this establishment as well today if they're not going to remove anybody else. So. So that settles that. As far as I'm telling people where to stand down here, it's just getting a little ridiculous. They're 100% on Doc's property. you guys think? Hit that thumbs up. Oh, you guys didn't see the puke pile. I can show you guys. This is where the drunks puke or shit. Maybe it's soup. I don't know. It might be food. I don't know. It looks like barf. I got down here with Redress now, taking over their little powwow with them, hanging out.
It would appear no one's trespassing.
Take a break. Nope. Take a break. Have some pizza, chicken.
I really appreciate it, but I'm not that hungry, man. I do appreciate it. I really do wish you guys could speak. I mean, you guys got a message to get out.
I don't have any message to give out.
I mean, there's got to be something, a reason you guys strike. I mean, I guess.
I can't talk to you. That's the state. That's the state. I can't.
What do you mean the state? The state says you can't protest. You can't be 100 feet from this property. You guys are on the property.
We're not.
You guys are. Why do you think the state police didn't throw us out of here?
I can't.
No, I appreciate it. I do. But
Eat
let's.
the pizza and chicken. It's warm. We just got it. Enjoy it. Just be respectful of all the members. We'll be respectful of you. We do appreciate you guys getting the message out. Thank you very much for coming here.
Definitely a different tune from last time. I mean, they brought us pizza and chicken. I mean, we could appreciate it. I just wish they could talk to us. I mean, they say they can't talk to us just because of the state. But yeah, the state also says they can't be down here protesting and they can't be.
I think that directive is from the union.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the last shit show of a.
He's not on duty right now, so he's just here talking to us as an individual. That's all. I don't see the problem.
Want to take off?
Might as well.
Grab a few and go.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, guys, we're gonna take off here. The point was to come down here and show the property lines, mark the property lines. They're on the state property. They are trespassing no more than we are. They called the police. The state police are like, really, guys, we can't do anything. We can't arrest him. We have to remove all you guys. I mean, I don't know. You guys leave a comment in the comment section. I'll let you let me know what you think. And thank you for the super chats. You can see you got $20 in super chats down here. I appreciate you all, and I'll see you guys in the comment section.
Anybody see Check's not here yet?